Welcome to the Hope for the Journey podcast, a weekday wellness tips program presented by Dr. Denise Marie, Third Order Carmelite. Dr. Denise is a professionally qualified clinical psychologist, health and wellness professor and coach, counselor, plus medicinal herbs educator. Each Hope for the Journey podcast features a well-being key from Dr. Denise, helping you meet your self-care needs for living well. Listener discretion is advised because this and other Hope for the Journey episodes may contain discussions surrounding behavioral health problems and other actual potentially triggering topics.
Hello to everyone. A good day to you. Welcome back to Hope for the Journey. I hope things are coming along okay for you today. This is Dr. Denise speaking, and on today's episode of the podcast, our topic is participating in a cause, which is a psychological self-care key for living well. There is a world of people in need. How far do you go in your life to help other people? Are you someone who already volunteers or wishes to begin volunteer activity? Did you know that participating in a cause without pay can help your health, both your psychological and your physical health? Did you know that volunteering boomerangs back to you with substantial health and wellness benefits? That when you do service that is a good fit to your interests and goals, it actually helps you while you are involved in helping others? Research shows that volunteering is actually good for your heart, mind, body, and spirit. There are health benefits of regularly volunteering based on your skills. There is research which shows that volunteering stimulates the human body to release the natural painkillers of the brain, known as endorphins. There is research indicating that volunteering decreases the risk of high blood pressure or hypertension. There is research that indicates volunteering decreases symptoms of chronic pain and heart disease, especially heart attack or stroke. Investigations have also indicated that volunteers actually have a raised life expectancy and a lower mortality rate than those who do not volunteer. There are studies which show as well that the greater majority of participants in a cause are more likely to be in good health than people who did not volunteer. Research showing that the greater majority of volunteers report that it helps them to sleep better, have a better quality of sleep. Research studies also indicate that the greater majority of those participating in a cause say that it improves their mood. Volunteers who spend money on other people have been shown to be measurably happier than those who spend money on themselves. Research in this area indicates that there is a protection against stress, anxiety, depression, loneliness, and despair. I wonder how surprising these results are to you. You can see that there is a science to giving, a science to being generous, to being of service to others. Quite a good deal of scientific research associating volunteering with human health, human wellness, or longevity. So, what kind of volunteer do you think you are? Are you someone who likes to work locally in your own neighborhood, maybe with your own neighbors? Or someone who prefers working with international impact globally? Are you a person who likes to take care of people that you know, or a person who would rather fight injustice for everyone? Are you a person who likes to fundraise, develop sources of income for a project or a cause? Are you a person who likes to help people who are dealing with significant disabilities in their lives? Are you one who likes to tutor or teach? Do you like to do bookkeeping? Are you a person who likes to work with adults or with youth? Are you someone who likes to do audio or visual work? Or perhaps someone who enjoys the kind of activities that need to happen in a library activity? Do you like to do marketing or maybe public relations? Are you someone who likes to do graphic art? Perhaps inventory tasks? As you can tell from this list, it is your interests, talents, skills, and life experience which can guide you to the kind of cause and volunteer position that you can devote your volunteer hours to. You might also get creative and come up with other ways to pitch into a cause. For instance, if you have been a music teacher, maybe you can offer an organization free Zoom classes. Or if you like to write, perhaps you can send letters or greeting cards to youth in group homes, to nursing home residents, or hospitalized children as activity to lift their spirits. I think you can rest assured in knowing that there are lots of different opportunities to choose from for participating in a cause. Besides opportunities in the arts, social services, health, welfare, and medical fields, there are opportunities for service in the business world, in the field of education, certainly in many areas of church ministry, as well as numerous other fields. You might now also be asking yourself how you can find opportunities to volunteer your time for a cause you care about. Well, you can search online for service opportunities in your zip code, focusing on the websites of charitable organizations that are attractive to you. And you can write or email an organization that you like, fill out an online contact form, and ask if the nonprofit group has any volunteer opportunities at this time. And do not hesitate to pass along a relevant CV or resume if you have one. Plus, character references you have are important to share. So overall, you can tell from what I have talked about today that taking one or more opportunities to participate in a cause which helps others is not only doable, virtuous action, but also a wise personal decision for wellness. Giving is truly a good thing for both the giver and the person receiving the gift. Next on this podcast, I wished to talk a bit about two persons of fine character who have not bypassed letting other people know about the value of participating in very worthy causes. First, I wanted to draw your attention to longtime educator Dr. Gertrude A. Barber. Dr. Gertrude is the founder of the charitable organization called the Barber National Institute. This institute is a multidimensional nonprofit providing community-based services to children, older youth, and adults with disabilities, as well as to their families. The special needs addressed by the Barber National Institute include autism, intellectual disabilities, and behavioral health challenges. The help that the Institute offers to the persons with disabilities they serve includes education, support, and resources needed to live more independently and remain valued community members. Even though this institute is based in the United States, it actually has a worldwide outreach. One favorite quote of mine from Dr. Barber about addressing the needs of the numerous persons with disabilities is simply this, quote, "I knew we had to find a better way," unquote. Also, second, today I wish to talk about the amazing Rodney Smith Jr. and his unique work as founder of Raising Men and Women Lawn Care Service, which is a 501c3 charity based in the USA. Rodney's organization mows lawns without charge for the elderly, disabled, single parents, and veterans in need of this home help. He has quite a growing base of energetic youth and others enthusiastically serving as volunteer mowers. And as of this time in my research, I found that Raising Men and Women Lawn Care Service has mowers working in Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Arkansas, California, Colorado, and Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, and Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, as well as Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So, as Rodney and his organization members like to say, they are, quote unquote, making a difference one lawn at a time, end quote. It is evident that both Rodney Smith Jr. and Dr. Gertrude A. Barber have placed high value on participating in worthy causes, and their valuable community service is part of a psychological lifestyle of living well. And in my own reflections about the understandable rewards of volunteer service, I thought it would be good to present one piece of music particularly supportive of this podcast topic. This is the song called Volunteer. It is from Jim Shaw Music Productions of Columbus, Ohio. I found this song with the assistance of the internet, and my top few lines for reading to you today are just, quote, "It is good for me, good for you. Volunteer. Just volunteer," end quote. The overall theme of the song, with its simple visuals on the song's accompanying video, is that, quote, "volunteering helps everyone," end quote. The words of this song are sung in a heartfelt way and convey the enduring benefits of participating in a cause, affirming service to others as a blessing for both your psychological and your overall wellness. Next, moving ahead with the podcast, I wish to bring your attention to some extra possible care for you and your overall well-being by discussing the following: a set of health foods and plants that can support you in volunteer service, which is our psychological self-care key of the day. Though please remember that before sampling these trio of items, a discussion with your doctor is important for taking into account your individual health circumstances. So to serve the good of participating in a cause, I am pointing out these particular health foods and plants today as complementary to body and soul functioning. First, there are raspberry leaves, packed with nutrients, including vitamins and minerals, and raspberry leaves boost the immune system. Then there is ginger. Ginger can produce better blood flow and increase energy levels. Additionally, there are blueberries. Blueberries for improvement of mental health and immunity, plus helpful after doing strenuous exercise. Just recall my counsel about having a talk with your doctor about using such berries and ginger to ensure their compatibility with your health situation. Otherwise, it is a source of gladness for me to underline raspberry leaves, blueberries, and ginger as three of nature's gifts to assist your participation in a favored cause toward the goal of improving your psychological and even physical wellness. I further wanted to share this brief item with you today. A post-it note I have written, a note to encourage you to include or continue participating in a cause as part of a regular self-care plan. So I hope you will take to heart these words from a friend, actually from Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. As you have therefore opportunity, let yourself do good unto all. On to the next matter of today's presentation, I have a phone app to mention on behalf of being in a position to both donate and reap the benefits of participating in a cause. I found it interesting to discover the VOMO app, VOMO, the VOMO app, or opportunity to, quote unquote, volunteer in 3 clicks, end quote, from the app developer Volunteer Mobilization. The description of the VOMO app says, quote, "Our mission at VOMO is to power a movement for good by connecting volunteers to serving opportunities in nonprofits, churches, businesses, schools, and communities. With the VOMO app, you can search for organizations and volunteer opportunities near you, view your organization's hub of opportunities, sign up to serve in as little as 3 clicks, check in for your service projects, earn rewards for serving," end quote. Plus, going beyond this particular VOMO app, you can keep in mind that there are other wellness helps to find out about in our Hope for the Journey podcast resource center located on Instagram at Cause for Hope. Lastly, in finishing up this evening's discussion, I wanted you to know how much I value taking this podcast time out with you today on the subject matter of participating in a cause, to speak about this important psychological self-care key. And please know that I personally wish you more hope for the journey of greater well-being.
The Hope for the Journey program airs weekday evenings from 7:45 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram and YouTube. Dr. Denise thanks you for listening to her Community Wellness podcast and wishes you to keep in mind that there is cause for hope of more well-being.